The Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, continues to slash federal jobs, including those with Social Security Administration. So DOGE plans to cut 7,000 of the 57,000-person workforce. Financial expert Mike Martinez of M. Martinez and Associates is with us now to talk about how Social Security recipients can prepare for whatever this means. Mike, thank you for being with us. What do you think it means?
Okay, so you got to have a little patience. It's less than 10 or right around 10%, so it's not bad. Social Security, let me explain to you, we have to really understand, for those of you that are turning 65, that Social Security and Medicare is applied at the same area. If you plan on staying at work and you're going to keep that health insurance and say, well, I'm working until 67 so I can get the full retirement Social Security, you still have to enroll in Part A. If you don't, you get penalized, and it's going to cost you money. Now, when you get on that website, there's two ways to do it. You can apply for an appointment. They're going to call you back. Be patient. So you could do it about 4 months ahead of time. When they call you back, they're going to go through all the information and apply. Or you can download all of that information. It'll tell you on the screen, go to socialsecurity.org. Very simple. Follow the instructions, and that's how you get the ball rolling.
The initial reaction when our audience listens to the idea of they're cutting Social Security Administration, they immediately think it's going to be their payout.
Oh, no.
Explain how this is not the case.
No. All they're doing is they're trying to automate the system, you know, because in the past we've had so many people, everything's done by phone. I know there's a lot of people that don't use a lot of the electronics. You know, there's going to be some help with that. But what happens is this automated or non-automated stuff has been getting tapped into fraud. So they've been calling up there, and you having your check deposited in your bank account. Somebody called up and said, oh, I changed my bank account. That might have gotten a hold of some of your information, and they get that money transferred over to another bank account. They're trying to set parameters where they can avoid that fraud that's been happening. And all that's done because of the fact that we do it the old way. You call up, talk to somebody. So, yes, it's not cutting your check. It's just the service-orientated part. And they answer phones. They do call people back that are not, you know, savvy on a computer. But yes, you need to create a profile. And then the other thing is apply as early as possible. So they give you up to 4 months to apply. So all you're doing is be patient, get an appointment, and then from there, they'll help you and guide you.
So if you are a caretaker of an aging parent, or maybe, let's just face it, 65 is not what it used to be. It's a very young age. But if you are someone that needs help, what does the child need to know for the parent that may need some help with the changes coming? What do you need
to know about
your
parents? A lot of it is data. So you need to find out, like, marriage name and everything else. They go through all of this information. You know, when did you get married, or are you divorced? Are you applying against your ex-husband? Because you can, if you never remarried, and qualify for Social Security on your ex-husband, as long as you've been married at least 10 years. So there's rules. They're going to ask those questions. So your children need to understand when you got married, if you got divorced, how long you were married, so that way you don't miss out on any money. Again, you know, financial planners, if you have one, they should have some information to make things a little bit smoother. I was getting on just for my wife and walking her through, because she's getting ready for Social Security. And she's like, gosh, you know, it wasn't that difficult. She was scared to death of it, but once we went through it, she said that wasn't that difficult.
Okay. Any other prediction? So many people are asking financial experts for their crystal ball prediction, but anything else that you would say people need to prepare for?
I would say that if, God forbid, if you're in a position where you've been hacked and some people have your information, explain that to the Social Security administrators that you talk to, because then they will tell you how to put protections on, because if they got your information, you don't want them to also get your paycheck. So, that's the most important part. Just make sure it's all secure.
Digital hygiene, as they say.